These things right here is my most versatile camera I've ever owned. Let me tell you why. These things on my face are called the Snapchat spectacles, and these are entirely glasses, right? That's what you see them as. They are glasses, but they also have a camera right here. So they are one, a sunglass pair, and two, an action camera. That's why it's the most versatile camera ever, and these are only $200. So I'm gonna tell you about it way more, but let me just show you a quick video and audio clip from these. And just like that, we are now recording on a pair of sunglasses in 2018. How cool is that? This right here is 720p at 60 frames per second. It's a nice smooth footage and it looks good. It's a pair of sunglasses so you can put them on your face and get that first person point of view. You just pick a leaf right here. We're gonna look at the stomata, rip it apart. You could sure put this footage into your amateur vlog, but nothing professional. And I personally think the audio is not half bad coming out of this thing. Oh hey, welcome back. I am now back in the studio, back from just recording that quick little video of the Snapchat spectacles, and all you have to do to transfer the footage is open up the Snapchat app. Yes, I'll get to that in a second. That's owned by Snapchat. But all you have to do is open up the Snapchat app. Let me get Face ID. Go into your memories. All you have to do is select stories and you go to see the videos are ready to import, and that's all my spectacles footage right there. And all you have to do is click import, and then it's gonna connect to the spectacles Wi-Fi. In a second, it's trying to find it, it's gonna connect, and it's gonna pop up right here, right? And then you just click join. And in seconds, this is much faster import process compared to the Spectacles version 1, because these right here are the Snapchat Spectacles version 2 Nicos. These are the waterproof glasses. These have the improved microphone quality, the improved video quality. But overall, like one of the upgrades with the Nicos over the first versions is the importing process. And I could say these are around 2 times to like 4 times faster. It's shocking at points. And right here, I already have it on my phone by just talking to you. Just those quick little videos already on my phone. So importing it like that, even without an SD card, pretty fast, especially with these version 2s. Talking about the history of this product, it actually runs kind of deep for a company that doesn't make any other products other than these glasses, and that's called Snapchat. And you know Snapchat, for their social media app, you have 24 hours of videos on your story and then it disappears. We all know Snapchat, at least we all should know Snapchat, and they actually, this is by Snapchat, or Snap Inc. as they like to call it, but these go all the way back to the first version, all the way back in 2016. These right here are called the Snapchat version 2 Nicos. There's also a Veronica pair of these, and these are $200 and they were released in 2018. But I have the first pair from 2016 right here in this little charging case, and these right here are the first version back in 2016, and the video and audio quality and the overall look of them aren't as good as these Veronicas, and this is only a $70 difference. And I think so far, I'm gonna spoil it right now, they're worth it, but they're not without their problems, and let's talk about that. Right now you could buy 3 versions of these Snapchat spectacles. You got version 1, you got version 2, which is kind of like the same exact hardware design, just upgraded internals, and then you got these Nico and the Veronicas. These are the Nicos, and these are the whole entire upgraded design that look like spy glasses. Da-na-da-da-da. And those are the 3 versions you have right now, starting at $130, $150, and then $200. I got the big boy $200 pair, and yes, I think it's worth that extra cost. But how do you even record on these sunglasses? Well, there's a little button right here. If we focus in on that, you can see this little button, and I know these are black, nice matte black color by the way. But you just press this button once and it records for 10 seconds. If you press down the button a second time during those 10 seconds, it bumps up to 20 seconds. And if you do it a third time, it does it up to 30 seconds. And the reason that you know that these are recording is that there's a little LED light on the inside of these that lets you know when they're recording. And when it starts to end, I mean, we could talk right here. There's also a Snapchat thing here, but when it starts to blink, that shows you have 2 seconds left of the footage. So you just click this button right here, and you're recording video. It's as simple as that. And if you want to take a photo, and I'm not going to recommend taking a photo because it's not that great, but you just press and hold the video, and that right there, I just took a photo. Pretty cool, pretty convenient, and super simple that it's sunglasses. These lenses right here on the Nicos and Veronicas are polarized, so I definitely see the enhanced quality, and they also have UV protection. I don't know the standard of the UV protection, but they're definitely an upgraded over the first pair, and the first pair weren't polarized, and it's kind of just like having a hunk of plastic in front of your eyes. Yeah, the first version, they needed to cut it with those, but now that they're polarized, they are pretty nice. One super weird aspect of spectacles is that they record in this circular format, and this is specifically meant for the Snapchat app. Of course, Snapchat made these, so they're gonna make them cater to the Snapchat app. So if you're a Snapchat creator, these are almost perfect for you, because once you get this little footage, this is just me in the pool wearing these, super cool, right? You could press this little button right here, and it's gonna publish to your story in that circular format. So when people are viewing the content of your story, they can literally move their phone like this, and they could get this weird kind of like VR-like footage on their phone via Snapchat. That's super cool. But for me as a YouTube creator making these vlogs, I don't really like that circular format. And finally, back in the software update back in like June of 2018, pretty fairly recent, they finally added the option where you could export in different modes. You now have 4 different modes to choose from. You could export the circular in a white background, the circular in a black background, or just a square for Instagram purposely, or a widescreen, which you could easily format to 16:9. This used to not happen in the Snapchat app, and that was an interesting time with the version 1s, and I was like, you really shouldn't buy the product because you have to go through all these extra steps of cropping, and it just wasn't that intuitive. But now with these exporting processes, it's super easy and convenient to upload these to YouTube, for example, or Instagram or Twitter, or wherever you consume and publish your content. And one feature I haven't even mentioned yet is that these are waterproof or just splash proof according to Snapchat, but I took these in the ocean, in my pool. I jumped in the pool. I've gone through these through the rain. I've taken these through some snowstorms even. Like, I've taken these through the brunts of rain, and they've survived, and that just means some more versatile footage for some amateur vlog usage, to impress your friends with the Snapchat stories. Because trust me, I've gotten a lot of people say, whoa, how did you even get that shot? Like, it's so cool how my phone's turning and you see all that footage. Well, I tell them, you're not gonna hear about this product often, but these Snapchat spectacles are top quality, and you can literally not go wrong with the footage these produce for $200. And let's talk about that footage. It's sure not 1080p or 4K, which you could probably find in like a GoPro around this price range for $200, but these conveniently still have 720p at 60 frames per second, and the audio in these second versions are much improved. Let me just say, the audio on these first versions, whoo, not good at all. But these second versions, I was like surprised. I was at a football game the other day, and I was actually like shocked when I reviewed this on my phone. But I was just recording footage of me like talking at the game, and there was so much ambient noise, yet the sunglasses picked up my voice perfectly. When I saw that back in the Snapchat app, I was like, whoa, these things have good audio. So you're not gonna use it as a vlog cam because you can't take like 1 minute, 2 minute videos on this thing. But you could sure like use these as a couple clips, especially as POV, first person point of view. Now we're getting to the not so fascinating part of these Snapchat spectacles, and that's how you charge them and the battery life of these. And in both ways, they do it their very own Snapchat proprietary tech way. For importing the footage, you don't have an SD card, so you have to use the app. And the way you charge them is very similar because Snapchat has their very own charging cable, not USB-C, but this little 4-prong magnetic adapter. And I mean it's a little bit of a nuisance for it not being USB-C, but it's just charging your sunglasses, and they're magnetic, so they easily plug in like that. But it would have been super, super nice if it was USB-C, but not everything has to be USB-C, you know? Another thing with these glasses that I've yet to talk about, it doesn't feel like you have a camera on your face. These sunglasses are very light and the little technology components on both sides are very slim. So does it look like I have a camera on my face? Not really, and the battery life doesn't suffer because of that. Well, I mean, it kind of would, but if Snapchat allowed you to record like 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute videos, but they only cap it at 30 seconds. So you can't really record that much in 30 seconds, but you could record around 130-second clips. So if you want to be pressing this thing for like 20 minutes straight, you could and record a little video. But I would say if you want to get your first ever camera and you're kind of upgrading from your phone, I wouldn't recommend these Snapchat spectacles. I would recommend getting a camera first, and then if you're looking for that secondary camera to help you get those special shots, such as in the water or just action or first person point of view, then I definitely recommend these for $200, and you cannot go wrong. I would pick these over the Osmo Mobile Pocket or the GoPro Hero 7. All those are great options for those prices, but for $200 and this little Snapchat creative use, you cannot go wrong. And I absolutely love this product. I've been taking it everywhere, taking it to football games, when I'm going swimming, it's just going like playing football at the park. Just taking these everywhere for your life and recording it just like that. Super simple, uploading it to your phone, publishing it on your story for everyone to see. That whole process, and then even exporting it to YouTube, is so simple and intuitive. The only little complaints I have is the fact that these are capped at 30 seconds of video, but that's not too bad. And the other thing is the video quality. It's not 4K or 1080p. I wish it was up there, but for $200, you cannot complain about those things, because just for quick 30 seconds footage for personal point of view in the water or just playing football, whatever you want to do that's active, you cannot go wrong with these. How many times have I said that? A lot. And overall, I could say 2 generations into the Snapchat spectacles with these weird sunglasses on your face, which might be a privacy concern to some people. It's not for me. I really don't care. These are almost perfect. There's a couple things that Snapchat could patch up with the version 3s, but they almost perfected it in an extreme comparison to the version 1s. The version 1s were little risky there with that vending machine, but the version 2s and these stealthy black sunglasses, you cannot go wrong. I mean, seriously, how good do these look? And there's a camera right here. How insane is that? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. I've been MWG Tech, and I will see you tomorrow for the latest and greatest. And I almost forgot to say my new outro. Adios.